Hi there, this is Mr. Timpani, and I'm here today to show you the parts of the trumpet. But first, I need a trumpet. So wait a second, let's get a trumpet here. So we have a trumpet right here, and I'm going to show you the parts of it. The very beginning, this is where all the magic happens right in the very beginning. This is called your mouthpiece, and you might be familiar with that right now. So that's where you blow into, and it makes all the vibrations start to get your trumpet going. So the mouthpiece goes into what's called the lead pipe. That is this right here. And on my lead pipe, you might notice something called a burp. Your band director might have had you purchase one of these. If not, don't worry about it. If it is, you'll become very familiar with these as well. Mouthpiece goes to the lead pipe. Hold up! I forgot one thing. The pinky hook. And your pinky's going to go on top of that. Not inside, on top of the ring. To the lead pipe. And then around the lead pipe here, it starts curving around to what's called the tuning slide. You're not going to use this very much this year, probably in your beginning band year. But maybe at the end of the year, you might use it. And you might take it off a bit to make some sounds in the beginning. So that's the tuning slide. Around the curve of the tuning slide comes to the infamous spit valve. But let me tell you what, it's not called the spit valve. It's actually called the water key. Because when we empty our instrument out, we're not emptying out a lot of spit. We're actually emptying out mostly water. Because what builds up in here is called condensation. So when someone looks at you and goes, ew, your spit is gross, you need to say, it's not spit, it's condensation. And then just look at them like down a little bit, okay? It's all right. So mouthpiece, lead pipe, tuning slide, water key. We follow the tuning slide around a little bit more. Then we get to the very important part. This is the valve section. Okay, the valve closest to the mouthpiece is the first valve. There's the second valve. There's the third valve. Okay, and connected to these valves are three slides. This is the third valve slide. This is the second valve slide. This is the first valve slide. Okay, and when you press down a valve, the air actually gets directed into that slide, and that's how that works. And there's some other cool videos you can watch about those later on. So after the valves and all the slides, it goes around the back, curves around right there, and then it starts getting bigger and bigger. To the end, it's called the bell because it looks like a bell. So, and that's the parts of the trumpet. So once again, the mouthpiece goes into the lead pipe, then around to the tuning slide, past the water key, then into the valves, maybe into one of these slides here, or two at the same time, sometimes three. And then you go around the back all the way out the bell. And that is the parts of the trumpet.